Hey guys, so in today's episode we are working on my 2000 Toyota Tundra drive shaft. So if your car all of a sudden starts to sort of like vibrate, has a unnerving vibration as you are on the highway and you can't tell what it is, it might be your drive shaft. And if you are slowly rolling and at a certain speed, it starts to sound like a gear clacking, might be your drive shaft. So I'll give you an example. Here it goes. So aside from that unnerving noise and vibration on my drive line, you can see here there's a little dust cover right here that has fallen out. And you can see the exposed joint. You can see how everything is wobbly. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay guys, so basically this thing looks like this. This thing here is all messed up. See there? That's what's making the noise. See? That's what caused that noise. See that? See? Yeah, this thing is going for broke. So I'm so happy I took this time to remove this off. Basically, I'm going to replace this thing right here. And since this one's shot, I'll just replace this. Here, everything feels tight. And for this one, I'm going to replace this too. So I'm going to go to the parts store and get these bad boys. So this is what I do. I'm replacing the OEM joint with this Moog joint, which is number 285. I tried using the Duralast from AutoZone, but the Duralast, although it fits, it doesn't meet the requirement that I need. For instance, the AutoZone, the Zerx fitting is right in it. I don't know why, but they installed it right into the crux of the axe here. So what that means is that I cannot pump grease into it. So for this one, the Zerx fitting goes onto the end. So this works for my application. Now I'll show you the Toyota. If you are replacing your stock Toyota joint, the Zerx fitting is drilled into the bottom here. This is very, very nice. However, beggars can't be choosers. I ordered my Toyota joints from a Toyota dealer. They don't have it in stock anymore. They told me that it'll be January before they could supply me with anything. So I'm like, forget it. I'll do with this, but with the Zerx fitting on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the end cap here. Put it nicely here, and then use my grease and grease the inside. So you have to prep the inside here. What I did was I've already prepped the inside with by scoring it with sandpaper. to you know, score out any rust that has built up in here for 240,000 miles. I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease here, okay. So here I am prepping the end here. All right, so for the sake of not losing the needles here, I don't know if you could see when I put this in, because I don't want to lose any needles, I want to put this in like this. All right, okay. So make sure you put this thing in flush. Then use your handy dandy tie rod end puller, and this right here, this is just a nut. I've welded the inside here so that this thing could fit in it like this, and this part doesn't drive the thread here all the way in. So this is what I do. Insert this right here, and be very careful on this part. Initially drive it in like that so it's flush, and then it is. So then put this back in. The reason why you choose this is because of this, guys. You see the end cap here? It's exactly the same size. And I'll show you why it needs to be there. Because when you screw this in, this thing will go into this thing a little bit, and you need it to be almost the same size. Okay. All right. So then use a tiny little wrench like this. Put it at the end here, and you want to screw it in ever so gently, making sure it goes in without any issue. Once you find that there's no binding, then graduate this with a longer wrench, so you could use more torque. All right, so that goes in like that. So now what I'm doing here is I am trying to align my tool so that it fits nicely. Okay. This is kind of meticulous. Okay, so it's going in straight. So I'll show you this. You see this groove right here? You wanna make this thing go in to the point where it just fits in. All right, this C-clip. So what you wanna do, you wanna push this thing in far enough to take the C-clip. That's the goal. So here it's almost good, and this is golden. All right, so push this thing in, and we are good. thing fits in like that. This thing fits in like this. Okay, this thing goes in. Nope. And then watch that little area that I showed you where the C-clip goes to. Make sure it is at the right depth. All right, so then this thing goes in like this. There you go, there you go. So now this part of the X cross, I won't show you how to do that. You know how to do it now. All right guys, so she's fixed. This time there's no movement at all, not even a micron. Okay, or micro inch. So no movement, solid. She's good for a long while. I'm so happy this thing's done. Let's go put her back in.